Right friends, welcome back to Banking Awareness, True False with a detailed explanation. This is module number 5. So far in questions and answers sessions, 12 sessions as well as True False 4 sessions, we discussed in detail for each and every question, for each and every sentence, and now I would like to be little brief for each and every given sentence, right. Look at the first one. While creating, modifying or cancelling the nomination of an illiterate person, witness by a person is a must. For creating, modifying or cancelling the nomination of illiterate person, for creating the nomination, modifying the nomination, cancelling the nomination when the person is illiterate, please don't forget 2 witnesses is a must. So the given sentence is absolutely wrong and the right sentence is for illiterate persons 2 witnesses is a must. Right, please look into the next sentence. Tenure for FCNR deposits is 24 months to 60 months. FCNR deposits, these are FCNR accounts. FCNR accounts are for NRIs. This is basically for fixed deposit. The tenure is 1 year to 5 years. That means fixed deposits minimum tenure is 12 months, maximum tenure is 60 months. Please correct the given sentence, and these accounts can be maintained in approved foreign currencies only. Right, please correct the given sentence. For FCNR accounts, minimum period is 12 months, maximum period is 60 months. Look at the next one. Prior to 1997, Hong Kong was ruled by United States of America. The given sentence is absolutely wrong. Prior to 1997, I would like to tell you from 1841 to 1941. 1841 to 1941 and again from 1945 to 1997, British ruled the Hong Kong territory, and in the year 1997, Hong Kong was handed over to China and now it is Special Administrative Region of China. And please don't forget, China has got 2 special administrative regions. Hong Kong was handed over by British to China in 1997 and the second special administrative territory is Macau. This was handed over by Portugal in the year 1999 to China. Please don't forget. Look at the next one. Base year for NSE is 1995, absolutely correct, and the base index is 1000. National Stock Exchange or NSE was established in the year 1992 and the base year was taken as 1995 with the base index as 1000. Right friends, look into the next one. NABARD was set up with the initial paid up capital of rupees 100 crores. Absolutely correct. NABARD was started in the year 1982 with the paid up capital of 100 crores of rupees, mostly contributed by Reserve Bank of India in those days, and now it is owned by Government of India. And look at the next one. Lead bank scheme was started in 1969 in 380 districts of the country and later on extended to the entire country. This lead bank scheme was brought in the year 1969, exactly the year when 14 banks were nationalized, and the main purpose of lead bank scheme was to coordinate the lending activities in the district. The bank which has got more presence in the district normally selected as the lead bank, and the main purpose is to coordinate the lending activities in the district level. So lead bank scheme was brought in the year 1969, initially in 380 districts of the country and subsequently extended to the entire country. Look at the next one. NABARD started functioning from 12th July 1982. Absolutely correct. NABARD started in the year 1982, started functioning from 12th July based on Sivaraman committee recommendations. Please don't forget. Look into the next one. Based on Vaidyanathan committee recommendations, NABARD started giving direct lending to central cooperative banks. State level, there will be state cooperative bank, and district level, this is a central cooperative bank, and PACS will be at the third level. And based on Vaidyanathan committee recommendations, NABARD started lending to central cooperative banks at district level. Please don't forget. Look into the next one. Lead banks were nominated for metropolitan cities in June 2013 for the first time. For metropolitan cities, this lead bank concept was brought for the first time in the year 2013, and several metropolitan cities lead bank was nominated by the government. Right? Nomination facility is available for current accounts of partnership firms. Absolutely false. This normally for current accounts, this nomination facility is not available because current accounts are for business purposes. But in case of single proprietorship account, in case of a person is doing business with the single proprietorship, then only this nomination facility is normally allowed. So please correct the sentence. Nomination facility is available for single proprietorship accounts only, not for partnership accounts. Look into the next one. Funds from RIDF. RIDF is a Rural Infrastructure Development Fund. Banks are required to lend 40% for priority sector lending. If there is any shortfall, they have to deposit that money with the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund maintained by NABARD. And ultimately, the fund with the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, that is RIDF, will be utilized for rural development, and state governments will use these funds for rural development. Look into the next one. Local area banks are limited to the jurisdiction of maximum 3 geographically contiguous districts. What is the meaning of contiguous districts? Contiguous districts means they should have boundary. That means they should be continuous. So this local area banks, this concept came up in the 1990s, and at present, I think in the country, there are around 4 local area banks. As per the guidelines given at the time, these local area banks will have jurisdiction of maximum 3 geographically contiguous districts. Right? Look into the next one. Lead bank acts as the main coordinator for credit deployment in the district. This is absolutely true. And the main purpose of lead bank is to act as a coordinator in the district. Look into the next one. State cooperative banks were formed based on McLagan committee report in 1915. Absolutely correct. Based on McLagan committee recommendations, this state cooperative banks were formed. The tier or the structure in cooperative banks in our country is a state cooperative bank, district central cooperative bank at district level, and PACS, right? And look into the next one. Authorized capital for establishment of regional rural bank is rupees 1 crore, and in this case the given sentence is wrong. At the time of establishment, the authorized capital for rural bank was rupees 5 crore, and please don't forget, in the year 2015 the authorized capital was raised by the government of India to rupees 2000 crore by bringing an amendment to RRB Act. Now at present, the authorized capital for regional rural banks stands at rupees 2000 crores. Initially 5 crores, now raised to 2000 crores. 2 points I would like to tell you. First and the foremost is this 50-15-35 ratio will not hold good from now onwards. Second thing is the government and the sponsor bank shareholding put together should not fall below 51%. So these two are the conditions given by the government, and at present the authorized capital for regional rural banks is 2000 crores of rupees. Please correct the sentence. Next one, for high rated corporate borrowers. High rated corporates, they should have high credit rating. Then only this commercial paper can be issued. Commercial paper can be issued by only high rated corporates, and commercial paper will act as a diversified short term borrowing. If a company is in need of money for short term, the option for high rated corporates is to borrow money from public by issue of commercial paper, right? Commercial paper is short term money market instrument in the form of promissory note. Please don't forget, and this can be issued only by high rated corporates. Initial name for Bombay Stock Exchange was Native Share and Stock Brokers Association. Absolutely correct. And it was started in the year 1875. Please correct the sentence. The minimum reserves in foreign exchange required by Reserve Bank of India is rupees 85 crores. Absolutely correct. In this connection, I would like to tell you 2 points. Here, the minimum reserve system came into existence in the year 1956. Prior to that, it was proportional reserve system, and since 1956, RBI is required to maintain minimum reserves, and at present the minimum reserves stipulated are rupees 115 crores in gold and rupees 85 crores in foreign currencies, right? Commercial paper is an unsecured money market instrument issued in the form of promissory note. Absolutely correct. Commercial paper is issued by high rated corporates, and it is borrowing money from the market for short term. It is money market instrument. It is issued in the form of a promissory note. By issuing promissory note, high rated corporates will borrow money from public. RBI commenced its operations on April 1, 1935. Please correct the sentence. RBI started its operations on April 1, 1935, but was nationalized from 1st January 1949. Please don't forget these dates. Logo of Reserve Bank of India is printed on all the currency notes of rupees 2 and above. Absolutely correct. RBI's logo is printed, RBI governor's signature will be there on rupees 2 and above notes, and on rupees 1 note, finance secretary's signature will be there. Base year for Bombay Stock Exchange is 1978-79, and the base index was 100. Base year for Bombay Stock Exchange is 1978-79, and the base index was 100. Please don't forget. Interest rates on certificate of deposits are normally higher than the fixed deposits. Absolutely right sentence, because banks borrow money from public, banks borrow money from market by issuing a certificate of deposit. Its interest rates must be definitely slightly higher than fixed deposit rates. Please don't forget, certificate of deposit is money market instrument when banks and financial institutions borrow money by issuing certificate of deposit. When banks issue it, the time period is up to 1 year. Please don't forget. As per the RBI circular, there is neither minimum nor maximum limit prescribed for NEFT. Absolutely right sentence, but usually banks send money through NEFT up to rupees 2 lakhs, and beyond rupees 2 lakhs, they send the money through RTGS. Please don't forget. Friends, let us conclude here, and please do join for 6th module, and have a nice day. Thank you.